What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another ASMR video. So today we're gonna be doing some ASMR that's so good it's gonna put an end to your etching streak, y'all. We got a good trigger assortment here today. A couple of items we're going to be tapping on, a couple of items that will be shaking. But first of all, make sure y'all go down and hit that like button right now at the start of this video. Also, be sure to hang out till the end. We got a lot of good stuff that's hopefully going to help you relax. But I want to show some appreciation to this hair styling gel container. It also smells really good, but it's just that like blue stuff in there. I haven't used much of it. I've actually been using like this shake on powder, but it has worked pretty good so far. But I'll come back to that because first I wanted to show you my prime so you could see how nasty this is. Look at this. That prime has like mold growing in it. I was about to drink this until some of the people on my TikTok told me that there's mold in it because I was holding it like this. I guess I've had it. You see, that's nasty. I guess I've had it open for too long. I didn't know that mold could grow in prime because I tried it and only drank half of it like a week ago. And I just left it out assuming that it's like not a big deal because it's just a drink in a closed bottle, but it grew mold in like a week inside this prime. So I guess if you need to grow some mold, for whatever reasons, the prime bottles are good breeding grounds for it, apparently. Also, this is my first time recording a video at night in a long time, so let me know if you guys like the dimmer environment, and if you do, then I can probably record pretty much at night if you want me to exclusively. But this prime bottle sounds pretty nice actually, doesn't it? It also tasted pretty good. If I do say so myself, I thought it tasted pretty good. But it's kind of nasty that it grows mold like that quickly. I mean, what's even in here? Maybe it's the coconut water or something that grows the mold. It's kind of nasty though. It's kind of nasty, but relax. Relax anyway. Relax anyway. Relax anyway. Relax anyway. Relax anyway. Relax anyway. But hopefully your week has gotten off to a good start. I actually have a pretty busy day tomorrow. I gotta fill in at the local family business, which is a furniture store. I gotta fill in at the warehouse because they're gonna be a little short staffed, so that's gonna be my day tomorrow. But speaking of colognes here, we got some Polo Red, but I'm actually super excited, and let me tell y'all why. how popular my cologne content has gotten on TikTok, I thought it was finally worth it to buy some nicer colognes actually. I don't like to spend a lot of money on just stuff like colognes and stuff because it doesn't bring me that much happiness. And I'm fine with like a Polo Red, which is plenty expensive for me when it's like $80 for a bottle. And I'm definitely no perfectionist when it comes to things like this, but I picked up some, what is it called? Jean Paul Gaultier Lebeau, something like that. But it's supposed to be like one of their newer fragrances. This is supposed to be super like summery and fresh, and summertime's coming up, so I thought I would splurge, but it was like $200, so hopefully it's worth it. But that's gonna be like my first like real official cologne, so I'm kind of excited. Also, continuing speaking about TikTok, I've been trying a lot of those viral TikTok trends. Plastic crunching in your ear is. Let's see how this goes. Nice picture with that before I throw it in the trash. But this was that viral apple juice. That was supposed to sound like an apple when you bit it, if you guys remember that. But I was never able to really get the thing down. It never really worked like me like it did for those people in the video. And I think what people were telling me was that they switched plastics. Let me know if you like the sounds of it though. Apple juice kind of looks like alcohol a little bit, doesn't it? But this was pretty good apple juice. Y'all, I got super nostalgic yesterday. Y'all want to know what brought me so much nostalgia yesterday? Let me make sure I got enough time to fit in. Okay, I think we got enough time to fit in my nostalgic ramble. But do y'all know what this is? Do y'all know what this is? Luckily, it's not fragile. But it's those duct tape wallets. They were like super popular in like 2017. Or So yeah, super happy when I saw this. It brought back so many memories. Definitely let me know if this brings back any memories for y'all. Do y'all remember making these back in the day? Also make some relatively decent sounds. Then we got my Jordans. That got cut up. Don't worry, y'all. The only reason I cut these up is because they were fake. These were fake Jordans, fake shoes. So they met the fate of my scissors. But yeah, it was worth it. It sounded pretty good. Have videos on my TikTok too. I feel like this whole YouTube video has just been me talking about my TikTok. Kind of all over the place, but let's move on to another thing I did on TikTok. But it was these Jello fruits. I posted this one here on YouTube. I just got really nostalgic recently. I wanted to revisit all these old trends, like that apple juice and these jelly fruits. But these were actually pretty good. You know, you remember the people were like, bite into them and do that hit or miss. I'm not going to do that because it actually is pretty random, and half the time they will go everywhere. So when I filmed that video, it was kind of messy. So yeah, we're going to put those in a safe spot, but it was pretty crazy because like it actually went everywhere. I used to think those videos was like rigged, like you could easily make it go in whichever direction you wanted, but it's actually pretty random, surprisingly. But like I said, let's revisit this hair gel. I wish I could buy a cologne that smelled like this. This literally smells better than most of the colognes I've smelled before. It's so nice and fresh. So nice and fresh. When I went and picked this up at Ulta, I was so lost. I was so lost in Ulta. I stuck out like a sore thumb in there. I was like the only guy in there. And I could tell the workers were definitely staring at me, like thinking I was up to no good, because they're like, who's this young guy in here? What's he doing in Ulta, you know? And I went back there today. This is a funny story. I was going to make a TikTok about buying a new cologne. I was going to go buy some cologne at Ulta. But everything in there is locked now. You can't even smell them. Like, what's the point of going and shopping for cologne in person if you can't even smell them without... Like, they have no, like, bottles for samples. Like, that defeats the whole purpose of buying cologne in person. Like, I'll just blind buy it online if I gotta blind buy it in person. And then I was gonna do a funny one where I went to TJ Maxx because I was like, they always got just bottles sitting out. And even my TJ Maxx has their cologne locked up. Like, I promise you, nobody wants the Nautica Voyage that bad. guess Sephora is like the place you gotta go, because I was looking online and all the TikTok videos that had like sampling colognes in person was at Sephora. So I think I might take a trip up to Sephora's and give some of those colognes some sniffs, see if I can like any. I want to add them to the collection, since now I'm basically like a cologne TikToker. I just merged like cologne TikTok and ASMR TikTok. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a relaxing time and an entertaining time. I know I talked quite a bit today, so hopefully it wasn't too annoying. But yeah, until the next one, peace out, y'all.